welcome back and happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. We're going to be decorating the coffee bar and the family room with some spring accents. Super excited to get my house all fresh and clean and looking great for spring. I'm so excited for the weather. It looks like we're going to have a couple of nights in the 20s over the weekend, so I'm going to hold off on the bedroom. I don't want to get rid of those flannel sheets just yet, but I'm excited to share the spring accents I'm going to be adding to the bedroom as well. So we are just starting off here in the kitchen. I had done a bunch of meal prep the day before I started to decorate for my son and grandsons. My daughter-in-law and the two littles left to California for a week to go visit family and attend her brother's wife's baby shower. And she wanted to go meet the new grandbabies, so she's getting to see her first. And my other granddaughter is so excited to meet her new little cousin, so it's going to be great to get pictures of all three of those babies together. Anyhow, but I had made a bunch of food for the boys and my son so that he didn't have to worry too much because he's got work, they have school, and then all of their practices and games. And so I just made some food for them to be able to just put in the oven or scoop out into a bowl and put in the microwave. And, just to make their life a little easier. So I was getting that all cleaned up, and I wanted to get the kitchen clean before I started to decorate for spring. I cannot believe how warm it has been the last couple days. It's mind-blowing. We got up to 78 degrees yesterday, and today it's fairly warm as well. It is so nice outside, but guess what's happening? My allergies have kicked in. I need you guys to tell me again of the allergy tricks or medicines that I need. I do not want to, if I'm suffering already, I do not want to suffer like this for the whole season. But it's bad already. I mean, I've had my headaches and nasal congestion and all of that it's real. So anyways, I know that last year you guys gave me a bunch of suggestions and I didn't take any of them because I thought what I was doing was just fine. But I've not had allergies this early in the season yet. So I want them all. I want all of the solutions for that. So drop me a comment and let me know what you do during allergy season. And I know that some of you guys had talked about some sort of nasal spray or something last year that was foolproof. And so anyways, I still haven't got my slip guides for the rugs, and it's pissing me off because I keep going to the store with the intention to get them, and then I get sidetracked and completely forget them. What is the deal with that? I should just order them from Amazon. That way I know they're coming. One of you guys had suggested taking one of my ties and putting it around this basket, and I tied it in a bow, and it looks so good. I love it. It added just the perfect amount of blue over in that little counter. So anyways, we're just going to finish getting the kitchen all cleaned up before we head over to the coffee bar and get that decorated. I want to know if you have decorated for spring. Easter is late this year, and so I'm not ready to put out any of the bunnies or Easter decor yet because I'm just not ready to do that yet. I'll probably do that closer to the end of March. But the spring decor, like bringing in the greenery and the florals and all that kind of stuff. And wait until you see the florals that I put on my coffee table. They are so realistic. I can't wait for you guys to see them. I got them at Kirkland last year, and I forgot I had them, you guys. It's so funny. I pulled them out of one of my baskets upstairs, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm putting these on the coffee table. They have them again this year because I was in Kirkland, and so they have them again this year, but they are so realistic. They are beautiful and like the perfect touch of spring anywhere in your house. I can't wait for you guys to see that.
When everything feels cold, everyone is on their way back home. I started humming a song that takes me places that are still unknown.
is the next day, and we are going to remove everything from the coffee bar, and we're going to give it a good wipe down. I love baskets. I say baskets to me scream spring. And so that is something, an element that I add for spring and summer. All throughout my house, I'll add little touches here and there of basket weaves or what have you. In my family room, it's the rug. It's not really a basket, but you know what I mean. I've got that neutral tone going, and I think that the basket weave is a perfect neutral for all of the blue and white that I do. They just go really well together, and they stay fresh, they stay clean, and I love it. The only thing that I don't like this year is that I don't have my white coffee maker, which is my summer and spring coffee maker, but that's at the country house. So we'll have to just live with the black one. But I bought this beautiful hydrangea piece of art at Kirkland, and the frame is like a bamboo, and it's gold, and it's just beautiful and perfect. And we're just going to put the lamp back, and then I have a basket of lavender that I put over in the corner. And then I love to put coffee, just because it's a coffee bar, and I love to put my coffee filters inside this little, what is this, a terrarium or dessert, whatever it is, glass thing. I love it. I bought this sweet little spoon rest at Target, so I'm going to add that, and that is it for my spring decor here in the coffee bar. I think that it works so perfectly. So now we're over into the family room. We're going to give it a good clean, and then we're going to add some spring touches. I flip the cushions at least once a week. I do this so that the cushions maintain, the same wear and tear across the board. So I switch sides and flip them over, and this gives me a chance to obviously vacuum underneath them, but it also gives me a chance to inspect them, make sure that there's not any stains on it. Occasionally we do eat here. Occasionally the grandkids will eat on the sofa, and I just like to make sure that everything is clean and fresh, and this gives me the opportunity to do that. And of course, the wear and tear remains the same across the board. So I just like to do that. So we're taking care of that. We're going to give it a vacuum. The vacuums smell amazing. I'm telling you, when I turn the vacuums on after giving them a deep clean, it is the most amazing smell. Just fresh and clean, and the scent that comes out of the filter. Now, the foam filter, I have heard people put essential oils on those. I don't think that there's any need to do that, but totally up to you if you're an essential oil person. Maybe you do that already, or maybe you've heard of this. But, because our vacuums do, odors or, fragrance or what have you. So you can always do that with your filters after they're completely dry, just a couple drops, and put them back in your vacuum cleaner. I have also heard of people putting and I've done this before, and it works, the dryer beads inside the tank where all the dirt goes. And that also helps because, you're running the vacuum for a long time, and it just adds a fresh scent into the air. So if that's something that you want to do. But for me, just washing the filters and, putting them back in fresh and clean, I'm telling you, I don't know, it's the Dawn dish soap, because Dawn dish soap smells so amazing. And it just makes the house smell so fresh and so clean. And I think that a lot of times people are nose blind to the odors that their vacuum cleaners emit. And so, especially if you have pets, that people just become nose blind to it. And sometimes, so I used to clean houses for a living, and some of the houses that I went to go clean, if they had pets, I could definitely tell in their vacuum cleaner. Every time I turned their vacuum cleaner on, it smelled like wet dog. I don't know. They couldn't smell it, but I could smell it. It drove me nuts. So that's when I got really serious about, washing vacuum cleaners out. And so I would always do that, you know, for my clients, not always, but not like every week that I would go clean their houses, but every once in a while I would clean their vacuum cleaners out and then, you know, let them know that they can't put it back together again until the filters are dry, what have you. But yeah, so definitely your vacuum cleaner is definitely something that, you know, releases odor into your home, and you got to be aware of that. So you can force it to release really good smelling things too. So that's what we do when we clean our filters. But the essential oils and those dryer beads, they work, I promise you. Okay, so now we've got the dust boards dusted really quick. I'm using my Swiffer, and that is just the long one. It extends to 6 feet. So for those of you that have asked me, it extends to 6 feet, and it's wonderful because I can get my baseboards from standing up when I'm doing just a dusting of them, and it's fabulous. And they slide behind, it slides behind furniture really easily and effortlessly, and so I just love it. You know, and for dusting baseboards, it's just so perfect. So now this area of the carpet always gets a lot of dirt tracked in and out from the door, so I like to just pull it back and vacuum underneath it every once in a while. And the little fringes at the end of the carpet, they get stepped on and they get pushed backwards, and so I'm going to be plugging in my steamer really quick and steaming that out. I steam them out, the fringes on the carpet, really easily with this. It's like one shot done. And just let them dry in place, and they're perfect again. It's like nothing ever happened. So taking care of that. And then we're going to move on to adding some wonderful touches to the living room. I love how it turned out. Of course, blue, my favorite color. It's so fresh and so clean. It's so springy now. I got those pillows at Home Goods. I know I'm going to get some questions on them last year, and I love them. And now I'm adding those very realistic tulips to these two vases, and it looks so beautiful, you guys. I removed items from the table. I added coordinating books, added these tulips, and it's such a beautiful, fresh spring look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Enjoy these after shots. I want to thank you so much for staying until the end. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.